Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Cosmic Closet Podcast. I'm your host, Blaine, and joining me as always, we have Jacob here.
Hello there, Blaine. It's been a while.
It's been 3 months. We're back now. We had a little season break.
Yeah, a little season break. My God.
Oh, and Jacob might sound a little irritated to the listeners back home, but he just found out he paid double the price for one pack of Jewel Pods, so he's going through withdrawals.
Yeah, so I was trying to buy 4, and he charged me $18 for 2 of them. I foolishly didn't look at the box, but I'm gonna go back there with the baseball bat.
Be careful though. Going outside right now, you might get the coronavirus. It sounds like you're a little sick already.
Yeah, I have flu symptoms.
You have shortness of breath?
Yeah.
You might have coronavirus.
Well, what is coronavirus, Blaine?
Coronavirus, huh? That is a pandemic going on right now across the globe. Unless you live under a rock, you know what it is. But it's mainly it's a lot like the flu, man. You got the fever, you got the cough, the shortness of breath. It's like any other sickness.
Damn. Well, what's so dangerous about it? What's the problem?
What's the problem? Have you not? Do you own a TV in your home? Listen.
No.
This is brand new news, okay? This came out at noon today. There are 15 U.S. cases now. And China just got caught reporting their methods falsely. Okay? They're reporting numbers that weren't real. They were undercutting them. They're saying a few hundred people were sick. But now it's thousands of people in China are sick.
Now, is this all across Wuhan? I'm gonna stop playing dumb. Is this all across Wuhan or the entire country?
It's mainly in Wuhan, but it's spreading. The death rate so far is below SARS, which was the last kind of Chinese outbreak during 2002. But it's spreading across the globe. Japan has its first death. American was killed. It's getting bad, and you also might have heard of this. The U.S. military is now preparing for a pandemic.
Jesus Christ!
They're asking troops that are feeling the symptoms to come forward, and they're just gonna quarantine them.
Oh, it's like a zombie apocalypse.
A little bit.
Wasn't today the first Japanese death? I saw that online.
Yeah.
It was like live news. I didn't look at the story or anything, just saw the headline.
Well, it was Thursday. Japan confirmed the first death, but then there was one in the Philippines and then one in Hong Kong. So, but it's all older people. I think they're all in their 70s to 80s. So it's killing the young babies and the elderly.
Right, and also people with like HIV and stuff, I'd imagine. Bad immune
Really?
systems. I'd imagine.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. The other thing was that. Oh yeah. So this just came out today, 7 hours ago. California lab says it discovered coronavirus vaccine in 3 hours.
Damn.
They've already made it.
What if it's an inside job?
The Chinese government released the disease.
Yeah, so like, no, like the vaccine is really just not a vaccine. It's like they're injecting you with sickness, but not in a small dose.
Oh man. Well, so when this all first came out of Wuhan, China was saying that there was about only a few thousand infected, but now that they got caught, there's 254 daily deaths, and every day there's 15,152 new cases.
So are all of these people older though and younger?
No. I mean, anyone can get it. It's spread by human to human contact. So me and you could get it, but we'd probably survive it. You know, we would just wait it out and probably just go to the hospital.
What if
Most
this is
likely.
like? What if all the boomers are dying, and
This is like their extinction, you think?
yeah.
This is like the meteor to the dinosaurs?
What if God said, He's giving us what we want after all these okay boomer jokes and just making fun of old people? He's like, is this what you wanted? Your loved one's dying?
Well,
To
the
this?
thing is, this isn't even... I think people are just freaking out because, one, it's good headlines, coronavirus, it's a pandemic. But I've heard that the normal flu, the seasonal flu, kills more people. Like... I don't know. There's also an interesting Netflix documentary, everyone. Check it out. It's called Pandemic. One of my friends suggested it. And it's about how every year the influenza virus, the flu, is like slowly mutating to where there will eventually be a time where it'll just kill us. Kill us all.
How far ahead would that be? Like thousands or
3
millions?
years. I don't
3
know.
years?
Hundreds of years, I'd imagine. Millions of years. We're not going to be around in millions of years, dude. We'll be ashes.
Ashes in the wake of a supernova star.
But listen, so let's say you want to get away from all these headlines, you know? You want to take you and your loved one, you know? Oh, by the way, Valentine's Day coming up. You got any plans?
No.
So, you want to take your loved one, if there is one, out on a nice cruise, get away from this chaos. Well, if you're on a number of ships, you're not going to get back into a country because they're quarantining all of them. Just letting you float out in the ocean.
Oh shit. I think my mom's actually going on a cruise sometime soon.
No way, really?
Yeah.
When? This
I
summer?
can't remember. I think it was like April or something.
She's done for, dude. But, so, there's one off the coast of Japan. There's one that just went to Colombia. But there's people that found out that only one person had it at the beginning. But now on one of these ships, 60 people have it. Because they won't let them get off. So it's just spreading around the ship.
Jesus Christ.
And they can't leave their rooms. They have to stay in their little cruise ship rooms, which are like dorms. And then they're only let out for 1 hour a day.
How long has this been going on?
The first ship that's doing the one.
What in the goddamn...
They said it could be weeks.
That's
They said it could be up to
horrible.
weeks.
That's like an actual
Yeah,
horror
dude.
story.
Imagine going on vacation and then you can't go back home and you're watching this disease spread around the ship.
Yeah.
They said
Jesus Christ. What do they do with the bodies?
well, if you're okay, so
If
this
people
is the
start
weird
dying.
part. If you get the disease, they take you off the ship to go to the hospital. Yeah.
What?
So they'll take them off the boat to a country and then they'll treat that person. But they don't want all of these people going back to their countries because then they could be carrying it, which makes sense. But
Right, yeah.
Jesus, 3 weeks possibly? That's insane.
Yeah.
I hope they get a refund.
Crazy times.
I hope they get a
They get a
refund
what?
from the cruise line.
Oh, they have
I'd be
to.
suing.
I don't know, though. They're eating all their food, wasting all their time.
Wasting their time. No, dude, it's crazy. I think I just jump off the ship.
Oh my god. You probably get shot down.
Shoot
Don't
into
let
the
him
water.
leave. We can't let him escape.
But there was a girl that was live tweeting from the boats. She said that she's just waiting to get the disease. It's just a matter of time.
It's so sad.
Imagine though what you could do with all that time. You could like watch some Netflix or something.
Do you have good internet on a
I don't
cruise?
know. I would hope so. Oh, apparently Actually, let me look up the validity of this. I think there's a porn site. Yeah. Miami porn site offers free access to cruise passengers stuck out in the ocean. It's Cam Soda. Free live streams to quarantine cruise ships.
That's kind of nice.
The silver lining.
Wait, you can stream. Is it you stream from there, or you can watch free streams?
You can watch live webcams
streams for free. Damn.
Jacob's now looking at cruise tickets.
Yeah, dude, what's that site called? Cam Soda?
No, but yeah, they're trying to do their part. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how this develops. From what I've heard, people think that it's a distraction. They think China released it to take attention off of the Hong Kong protests.
That's a little late.
Well,
although you don't really hear much about those protests anymore.
Well, it gets even crazier. So a North Korean official, he went to China for business, came back, went to a public bath, violated his quarantine procedures, I guess, and North Korea killed him. Because he could have had the disease. Right here, the trade official who had been placed in isolation after traveling to China was arrested and immediately shot for risking the spread of the deadly disease. It's crazy, dude. That's insane.
Like, are they afraid of the disease evolving or something?
I think they just shot this guy because he just disobeyed orders.
Right, and then they just say it's because of the disease spreading. Because we've been told multiple times that we could survive this pretty easily. People like you and me. So, are we just afraid of old people dying? Like, do we really have to kill people over it?
No. Yeah, it's saying right here the most people at risk are women and children that suffer from malnutrition, anything that affects the immune system or renders humans more susceptible to the infection.
What if they take the bodies and dump them in places that could easily infect?
Oh my god. I've been wondering, what do they do with bodies of people that have a disease like this? Is there like a way to sterilize the body? I'd assume so. Do you go to a funeral of someone that had the coronavirus? Is there a risk to get it if you're at the funeral?
Oh. I don't know. If it's Asia, I think they cremate.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think. I don't really know. But if it was like an open casket,
yeah,
they gut your body, probably clean it pretty well too. But if they want to stay safe, at least maybe closed.
Well, what do you think about that doctor that was the first one that really leaked it and then he ended up dying?
I didn't know about that.
Oh yeah, dude. So
because there are some videos that are fake.
No. This one, his name was Li Wenliang, and he was silenced by police after warning about the new coronavirus that had killed hundreds in China and sickened thousands. So he was warning them that the numbers were basically fake, and he died. They said he died from the disease.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, he's probably exposed to it the most.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people are blaming the government.
Yeah. Yeah, with good reason. Never trust the fucking government.
Yeah, right here. Dr. Lee was reprimanded by the police after he shared concerns about the virus in a social media messaging app with medical school classmates on December 30th. 3 days later, they compelled him to sign a statement that his warning constituted illegal behavior. That's nuts, man. North Korea, the Chinese government, like all these governments are working to. It's going crazy.
Much to think about.
Well, has your school released anything about it? My school's been saying that they don't want anyone to travel to China right now.
Yeah, that's the only thing we've heard from them.
They don't want anyone to go.
Yep. But no like PSAs or anything like that.
No tips on washing your hands. They send us that kind of stuff.
That might have been included in the no travel policy.
Is there?
I didn't read it because like I'm not going to China.
Are there a lot of people wearing face masks on your campus? I know I've seen a few walking around.
No more than usual. It's a cultural thing, so not really.
Well. I guess we'll stay on top of this. As far as I know, for the updates, it's multiple cruise ships quarantined, floating around. The governments are not reporting the real things, and people are dying left and right, young and old.
And the government thing is confirmed.
Yeah, the new numbers are vastly larger than what they first reported.
Does that go for worldwide as well, or just China?
Just China. Worldwide, I mean, there's only 15 U.S. cases. There's only a few in Europe, only a few in Hong Kong, Italy, I think. It's all in China right now. That's where all those cases are spawning out of. And
doesn't the virus stay dormant for like 2 weeks?
Well, yeah, that's the hard part. Is it's anywhere from 3 to 2 weeks of just you could carry it. You can carry it and not even get sick from it. I mean, if it's on your clothing or something, or you shake hands with someone and they touch. I mean, there are thousands of ways that this thing can spread. It came from animals, so it could come from any other way. It's pretty tricky to stop, and I'm surprised there's only 15 U.S. cases.
Yeah, well, for now. How long has it been since the outbreak? Because people might start dropping like flies.
I think it was late December. That's when the doctor first reported it.
Oh, so it's been like 6 weeks?
Yeah.
Shit.
It's pretty fresh. I don't know. I mean, but remember swine flu? Did you ever have anyone that you knew that got swine flu? I had a kid that I knew. He got it on Halloween.
Yeah, I didn't know anyone with it, but I remember the hysteria.
Did you get vaccinated for it? I remember I got vaccinated at school.
Can't remember. Might have been at school too, actually.
It was like mandatory. Either you got it or you didn't go to school.
Jeez, that was the swine flu, H1N1.
H1N1, yeah.
H1Z1.
Yeah, that was a good time, man. But it's almost like a Mother Nature check.
Oh, of course, carrying capacity, fucking. We need this.
It's like a balancing act. I don't know. It's interesting though that most of the time it comes out of China from these. I've heard it's mainly just because of the markets, man. It's all in these markets. They just have wild animals that they get, and you don't know what you could be getting. I heard it originated from a bat. It came from a bat.
I heard that as well. Yeah, I have nothing against them eating wild animals, but if they could clean them better and stuff, the way they've been described, it sounds like they just kill and scavenge them and then just sell them.
Yeah.
Right off the bat. Right off the bat.
Pun intended. Well,
speaking of horrible tragedies across the earth, is Australia still on fire?
I've heard that's simmered down a little bit. I'm sure there's still fires, but we kind of sat that one out. We sat out the impeachment. We didn't cover a lot of stuff.
Yeah, lots happened since December.
We're still
also,
alive.
Is the Amazon forest destroyed?
Oh yeah, I heard.
I had a dream about it last night. I was like, wait, what the fuck is happening out there still?
Really? What happened in it? Were you in the middle of the forest?
No, I just recalled everyone freaking out about it, and I was like, it's been a long time since we've heard anything more.
That's what I'm kind of saying about this, though, is like, remember Hong Kong protests, we had the French protests, Australia was on fire, and then it's like, hey, everyone, look, it's the coronavirus.
Iran.
Yeah, Iran. Yeah, we were about to go to war with Iran.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to think about this being what's the word? Manufactured fear.
Right.
But it would make sense.
This is a show about conspiracies. What any updates as far as the show? I mean, we're back in the groove now. I think you mentioned earlier you saw the new Wes Anderson trailer.
Yeah, I didn't want to tweet about it or say anything about it, but I guess I'll say it here. I didn't like the trailer. I was a bit. I sound like a. I was a big Wes Anderson fan for a long time. I've seen 90% of his movies, excluding I Love Dogs and.
Oh, that was his movie? I didn't know he did that.
Yeah, yeah. He's done some stop motion stuff like Fantastic Mr. Fox. But I haven't seen his short film Bottle Rocket yet. But goddamn, this new movie, the French Dispatch, it looks like his entire quirky style ramped up to 11. And I haven't seen the trailers for all of his older movies, to be fair, so they might have all looked like this. But it looks like a self-parody of his own style. Just every single shot from this trailer is either quirky dialogue, his, like, albeit cool blocking and, like, color palettes, but lighten it up a little, man.
It sounds like
They're all
someone told
still
him.
shots and frames, and so
The humor. It sounds like someone was like, "Oh, this Wes Anderson, that's his style," and then he took that to his head and was like, "I'm just gonna make a fucking movie about it."
yeah. It's like it looks like someone imitating his style and just not giving it a break. Cause like Royal Tenenbaums, that's one of my favorite Wes Anderson movies. There are several shots that look just out of any movie, just pretty simple. Walk through the park. There's no camera pan to the left, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I told you earlier. I didn't even make it all the way through the trailer. After the yes no exchange, I was like, I gotta turn this off.
Yeah, they had to show all the quirky dialogue in the trailer. These two people were like, yes, no, yes it is, no it's not, over and over. I was like, dude, that's in every single one of his movies.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm not even sure what the subject matter even was. Apparently there's like 3 different stories. I couldn't tell because the trailer was kind of hard to follow.
Kind of shit.
Between all the quirky exchanges. So I don't know. The subject matter looks pretty interesting. It's like a historical fiction.
Who knows? All I know is we're back. Podcast is in full swing. Make sure you wash your hands. Don't get the coronavirus.
Yeah.
And I think, unless you have anything else, I think Jacob has a Jewel Pod errand to run. Beef to settle.
I gotta get there before they forget about my purchase. I literally went there and got on Discord just for this, and then I opened this pack, break into the back of it, and then realize there's half of it is just air. There are 2 pods in here. I'm about to freaking lay the wood.
Oh, whoa. All right. Yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll keep updating on the coronavirus weekly. I think that's it. Thanks for subbing. Got some subscribers today, and we will see you on the next episode of the Cosmic Closet Podcast. See ya.
We love you.